Each year, Bally's Dover plays host to the Matrons. The what? Well, the Matrons are some of the oldest and most prestigious stakes in our sport. And right now, we're going to check out the 3-year-old standardbred standouts who competed in Delaware recently. First, let's see matron action with the sophomore trotting fillies in their over $146,000 event.
They went by the half, 55 4/5 as they race up the backstretch on the way toward 3/4 Allegiant Hanover, length and a half. Armelina is there. Then it's Shishak. Outside, Emoji Hanover gains a bit toward the inside star Attraction. Then it's Sister Mary Maud. Sambuca Hanover, the trailer on the outside, is South Wind Banshee. They go by 3/4 in 124 1/5 around the final turn. And it's Allegiant by 2 lengths. Armelina is there. Another gap back. Shishak is third. Outside, not gaining any longer, is Emoji Hanover. They come toward the top of the stretch, turning for home. And they straighten away. And Allegiant's got the lead by 3 lengths coming through the stretch. Allegiant with Armelina. They come to the wire. Allegiant wins easily. Then it's Armelina and Shishak. 150-101.
Allegiant, who recently won the Breeders' Crown, is now a matron champion. The 3-year-old daughter of Tactical Landing, owned by Ryan Smith, trotted to the wire first in 151-1. And she also went over $1 million in earnings with that victory. This race favorite was driven by Scott Zeron and trained by Linda Toscano, and publicity director Al Krasuski was on hand to interview the winning connections.
Absolutely pulverizing race tonight for Allegiant. Scotty, last week you got the perfect trip behind Armelina. I know you're probably looking at her most of the mile. A lot more aggressive tonight. Was that your game plan?
I was just going to see how she felt getting off the gate. I thought Yannick would make a bigger push from the outside there. And I don't know. I thought it might be the last race of her life. And I wanted to make sure I gave her every opportunity to win.
Well, obviously, Linda's done a fantastic job coming up from the Lexington, the Red Mile. But congratulations to you and continued success, Scotty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Linda, Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame trainer. Tell us a little bit about Allegiant. Really came into her own the last couple of starts. I mean, we see she raced on a mile racetrack. Any concern going to the 5/8?
No, not at all. And really, she didn't just come into her own. She's been an amazing mare all year long. She had one bad race all year long. Vern has done an incredible job with her. It's not often you get a call that says, can you race one in these kind of banner races, and have them come in as good shape as she did, and she was absolutely perfect. So it's kind of been fun to be part of a really, really good team. Congratulations to the owners and everything like that. And she trained on a half mile track her whole life, so I wasn't worried about the 5/8 at all.
Well, I saw a couple, the post position doesn't bother her either. Those couple starts where she was defeated from post 8, but she raced really, really well, didn't she?
Oh my goodness, she's such a nice mare, and she's just really good right now.
Future plans?
Hard to know. I think she's going to the sale. She has been invited to the Mayor's Final. We'll have to make a decision based upon how she comes out, and it may be her last race, or maybe we will see her again.
Very good, Linda. Continued success. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Moving on, we'll take a look at the 3-year-old trotting colt division for the Matrons with a purse of almost $153,000.
They continue up the backstretch on the way toward 3/4. It's Highland Kismet taking the field into the turn, leading by 2.5. Getting right in there second now is Sir Pinocchio. Back in third is 7 reps, 3/4. In 123, they make their way around the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch. Off stride when Highland Kismet, that gives a 5-length lead to Sir Pinocchio, and they're at the top of the stretch, and Sir Pinocchio turns home with a huge lead. Taking over second now is Private Access. They come through the stretch. Sir Pinocchio is on top. Private Access is gaining. Here comes the wire. Sir Pinocchio, Private Access, Sir Pinocchio in 152-4.
It was a close one, but Sir Pinocchio, owned and bred by Carolyn Atherton, got to the finish line first in 152-4. This New York Sire Stakes champion is a son of Metz Hall. In the driver's seat was Jason Bartlett for conditioner Ed Hart.
A lot of rock and rolling going on early, Jason. What were your impressions, your thoughts?
Yeah, there's a lot of action early. I knew there was a lot of leaders who are outside. I was just trying to stay ahead of the 2-horse there, but I got sucked in on the rail there. Had to stay there, and I could have let a couple people in, but I wanted to push the pace a little bit. And Timmy had me where he wanted me, but the horse overcame it.
This horse has been very, very consistent. Got a lot of early speed. Obviously, you were able to utilize, get good position.
Yeah, he shows a lot of early speed, shows a lot of front end. Actually, he's better off a helmet. So, we were always forced in New York to push forward, and he's always been the favorite. So that's where he's ended up most of the time. But, all around, he's just a great horse. And, Eddie throughout the year is done an amazing job with this horse. And there's nobody in this business deserves this more than that guy.
Well, congratulations, Jason, coming down from Yonkers in New York. Welcome to BALLY'S Dover.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Eddie, Jason really had some kind thoughts your way. As we were saying, this horse has been very, very consistent all year. How have you been able to keep him sharp?
He's just a really very nice horse, takes care of himself. We don't. I try to keep him happy, we turn him out, and take it easy on him. He's just one of those special type of horses, just very good.
Future plans?
We're going to turn him out now. He'll have a few months off and come back next year as a 4-year-old and stake him up, and hopefully another good year.
Very good, gentlemen. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now it's time to see some matron excitement with the Pacing Fillies in their over $116,000 event.
54 and 2/5. They make their way up the backstretch on the way toward 3/4. My Girl EJ has the lead. Rocket Dale races up on the outside, direction with the rail. Trying to follow out there is Sarasota Hanover. They make their way into the final turn. They make their way by 3/4. They go by in 122 and 3/5, and they're midway on the final turn. Rocket Dale battles My Girl EJ. Those two are heads apart. Down toward the inside direction alongside Sarasota Hanover. A 3-wide move from Caviar Bell from 5th. They're at the top of the stretch now. They turn for home. And it's a short lead for My Girl EJ. Still coming Rocket Deo. Down the inside is Direction. They come through the stretch. Rocket Deo. Direction down the inside. 3 across the track. Direction. Rocket Deo. And My Girl EJ. 150 and 2.
Direction, a daughter of Always Be Mickey, had a perfect 2-hole journey to cross the wire first in her division with a 150 and 2 score for trainer Brett Pelling. The sophomore Kentucky Sire Stakes champion is owned and bred by Diamond Creek Racing and had Todd McCarthy at the controls, who wore the Diamond Creek colors for this big event.
First of all, I'm looking at the program, Todd, and you've been right there on the wire against My Girl EJ at the Meadowlands and at Lexington. You're going to the 5/8 mile track. Did that have any concern for you?
No, I think she's pretty good gated, so I was confident that she'd get around here comfortably.
Well, they really banged it out early, and I guess you were licking your chops, going down to the half.
Yeah, we had to do a little bit to sort of, get the spot that I wanted. My Girl EJ, she's been so good all year that, I just wanted to make her have to do a little bit to get around me there, and it worked out in the end.
Does she race better off the helmet, or can she go to the front, cut the mile?
She can cut a mile. I mean, she's won on front before, and she's done it pretty well. So it was one of them situations tonight where if we got left alone in front, I would have been happy to be there as well.
Todd, congratulations. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Finally, let's bring in the 3-year-old Pacing Colt division for the Matrons, also named the Hap Hanson Memorial, with a purse of more than $185,000.
53 and 4/5. They race up the backstretch on the way toward 3/4. Mirage Hanover. Captain Albano getting a bit closer in third. That's Hunting for Chrome coming to the outside. Wish You Well, followed by Gem Quality. After that, Captain Luke and Solid Character. They make their way into that final turn. They race by 3/4, 121 and 2/5. In their final turn, Mirage Hanover. Captain Albano ready to move at any time toward the inside. That's Hunting for Chrome third. They come toward the top of the stretch, ready to turn for home. and Mirage Hanover's got the lead, but here comes Captain Albano to the outside. It's one of those two. They straighten away. Captain Albano coming on the outside after Mirage Hanover. They drive to the finish. Mirage Hanover fighting hard, but Captain Albano is up to win it. Captain Albano, Mirage Hanover, and holding third looks like hunting for chrome in 148 and 4/5.
Captain Albano earned his matron victory with a sizzling 148 and 4 mile. Owned by Patricia Stable, LA Express Stable, Pueblam Racing, and Michael Dolan, the 2024 Little Brown Jug and Adios winner, who is a son of Captain Treacherous, has now earned over $1.4 million. He's driven by Todd McCarthy and trained by Noel Daly.
Todd, I'm looking at the races, your horses on the front. Tonight, I think when you got to the top, did you think, well, this is easy, I'm going to take it easy? Then you see Mirage Hanover coming up on you. You kind of, strung them out a little bit. You want, what, a 26 and 2/4. And what were your thoughts?
I was content to cut it, and when Mirage moved back to the front, I figured the only way I could kind of beat him is if I stretched him out and made him do a little bit. That horse has finished the year so strong, so... No, it just kind of panned out for us. We had the trip and we got fresh air at the top of the stretch, and full credit to Noel and the job he's done with this horse all year. He's just been an absolute pleasure and a lot of fun to drive.
Well, you've had a good night tonight. You've had 2 wins, and welcome to Bally's Dover. Hope we'll see more of you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Todd. Next, we're going to talk to trainer Noel Daly. Noel, congratulations for Captain Albano. I mean, he's raced, 15 starts. He's 14 out of 15, as you said, very consistent. Tell us about Captain Albano.
No, it's just nice to see him get the trip tonight. He's sort of got cooked there in the Breeders' Crown final. Basically, any time he's been beaten, there's been an excuse for him. He sort of got shut. The only time he was off the board, he got shunted 3 wide early in the Meadowland space, and he just had to take him out of the race. So, very honest horse, very good horse,
Well, he's very good because you've had him racing on different size racetrack. Obviously, the 5/8 mile races helped him down at Delaware, Ohio, and then the big mile racetrack. I got one quick question for you. It might be a stupid question. Captain Albano, I'm a wrestling fan. Is that name come to mind, Captain Lou Albano?
Yeah, I didn't know about it, but yes, that's what he's named after, I guess. So, I wasn't aware of it till someone pointed out.
What's the future for Captain Albano?
He'll be here in the Progress, and then he's going to Blue Chip. He'll be done. So he's been syndicated, so 1 or 2 more starts, depending on whether they have an elimination of the Progress or not.
Fantastic, Noel. Continued success. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations to our 3-year-old matron winners and their connections.